most people, they don't eat enough because they're not eating the right foods. So they're making bad food choices out there that are depleting their nutrients, or they're not eating nutrient-rich food because everything is picked green, it's shipped in a truck.
Absolutely.
Last stages of ripening are where your nutrients go in. And I don't care how much spinach and kale you put in your blender in the morning and make that smoothie with. Magnesium is a huge deficiency out there that we see. Even our omega-3s and omega-6s out there, all of our fish is not wild caught. It's farm raised. It's not nutrient rich in these supplements out there that they're taking. And most people need to supplement this vitamins and minerals out there, but we don't want people just going and buying something over the counter and guessing. And this test is great because, again, as we mentioned in the first part of the show, it looks at the intracellular minerals and vitamins so that you can really customize a vitamin program and a supplement program for you, and not just a general program. Take a multi, take a fish oil. You're really customizing that program specific, for yourself. And, I want to talk a little bit about thyroid. And, you and I have talked a lot about this. And so often I see people come in, they're taking their, multiple medications, whether they're an Armour thyroid, natural thyroid, levothyroxine, Cytomel, and they're struggling and still symptomatic with their thyroid. But they come in, they've had the traditional testing done. They are normal. They're within the normal range, but they're still having symptoms of being hypothyroid. They're still having fatigue. They can't lose weight. Their metabolism's still running a little bit slower. They may be having hair loss. They may be having this dry skin, foggy brain, which are all them classic symptoms, but they're getting on their medication. They're treated within the normal range, but nutrients are so important to the thyroid, and most people are deficient even if they don't have thyroid problems.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, when you look at the nutritional relation of thyroid metabolism or thyroid hormone metabolism, you've got your TSH, and I don't want to get too technical here, but T4 is the inactive thyroxine, not as active as T3. T3 is what everybody's after. That's what boosts metabolism. That's what makes you feel better in the morning. That's what gives you energy. That's what burns the brown adipose tissue. That T4 to T3 conversion, interestingly, is selenium dependent. Selenium is a mineral. And so if you do not have enough selenium, that conversion that happens in the body, it should happen naturally, is not happening. So how many people do you have who might be taking T3 because their T4 is low, or maybe they're taking a combo T4, T3 just to make sure that they're, masking what's going on in their body? They probably come into you and you go, hey, why don't we take a little bit of selenium? Look at the test and see if you're, 9 times out of 10, you test those people and their selenium values come back low. Oh, big surprise.
You take all the medication in the world, but if you don't have the nutrients
zinc
to fix
is also really important when it comes to manufacture of good quality thyroid hormone. And so, looking at those few minerals, not to mention vitamin A, vitamin C, and E as antioxidants. You can have a lot of oxidative processes going on that are inhibiting the actual thyroid gland from doing what it is. Do you see people who come into you with Hashimoto's thyroiditis and have an autoimmune reason for not being able to convert? So they're just not producing what they need to because they're inflamed. So inflammation is, a little step further on that the hill of health. But by the time you've got a patient who's coming to you because their thyroid is wonky, they're already also sliding down that hill.